What's going on, guys? We're making to another video, and today is another episode of Movie Review Wednesday, and I really hope the audio is recording this time. To be honest with you guys, I tried out a new setup with a new mic today, and I recorded two rather long, lengthy videos, and the audio didn't record, so I'm a little not happy about that. I'm gonna film the other one tomorrow because I'm not doing that right now. But today, what I'm doing right now, I'm recording this one again because I have to, is another episode of Movie Review Wednesday. And basically, if you are new, first off, I don't want you to think I'm always mad and complaining all the time, because I'm not. But thank you so much for clicking on the video and checking it out. It means the absolute world. The support means the absolute world. If you are interested at all in any of this content today, or any other day that I put out on my channel, I do rankings, movie reviews. You get a movie review every Wednesday. And I do a lot of stuff with Blu-rays, Blu-ray collections, Blu-ray updates. If you enjoy any of that at all, or you are interested in any of that content whatsoever, consider dropping a like, comment, and subscribe. It means the absolute world. We are 5 subscribers away from 300 subscribers. We've been at that point for it, I'd say, about a month or so now. Come on, guys. We can get there. I know we can. If you have been here for a while and you know someone that might like this content, share the video, share the channel. When we get to 300 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway. If you want to hear more about that giveaway, I will talk about it at the end of the video. But if you are new, this is basically how Movie Review Wednesday works. So I will first off give you a synopsis, tell you what the movie is about, and I will tell you what it is rated on certain rating websites. And then I will give you my review. I'll tell you the good, tell you the bad, give you my honest opinion. And then at the end, I will give you a ranking from A to F. Now today, what we are reviewing is a movie that I actually really enjoyed. And it is Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw. I'm very much looking forward to talking about this film. I actually really enjoyed it. I want to give a disclaimer before we get started. I have not seen a single Fast and Furious film. I know. Come at me in the comments, I know. I'm in the process of starting to watch them. I've started to watch a bunch of old movies that I should have watched already. I've started that process in the last few weeks, but I've not seen a single Fast and Furious movie. So anything that has happened before this film, I have no idea. So this is a review from the perspective of someone that has not seen a single Fast and Furious movie. Just wanted to get that out of the way before we started. But that's pretty much it, guys. Again, if you enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, comment down below. What did you think of Hobbs and Shaw? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know why down in the description. But without further ado, let's get right into the synopsis. So, ever since hulking lawman Hobbs, a loyal agent of America's diplomatic secret service, and lawless outcast Shaw, a former British elite military operative, first faced off in 2005's Furious 7, the duo have swapped smack talk and body blows as they've tried to take each other down. But when cyber-genetically enhanced anarchist Brixton, played by Idris Elba, gains control of an insidious bio-threat that could alter humanity forever, and bests a brilliant and fearless rogue MI6 agent, Vanessa Kirby, who just happens to be Shaw's sister, the two sworn enemies will have to partner up to bring down the only guy that might be badder than themselves. On IMDb, it is rated a 7.2 out of 10, 67% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 61% on Metacritic. Now, we're going to start off firsthand with the good. And the thing really that's good is that this film does what it set out to do. This film sets out to entertain. That is the purpose of this film. And it entertained me a lot. I was thoroughly entertained the entire time. I went into the film not looking for a very story-centric film. I went into it looking for a good time, a lot of explosions, a lot of cars. I may not have seen the Fast and Furious movies, but I kind of get the gist and I kind of know what it's all about. So that's kind of how I went in, and that may be a reason why a lot of critics and a lot of reviewers are not rating it as high. They may be going in with a very story-centric approach, and they may not get that. Now, I think the story is compelling. It's obviously not the best story in the world. I'm not saying that. But I went into it kind of just sit back, relax, watch the action. And that did it for me. It really did. Honestly, it did. The next thing I want to talk about is the Rock-Jason Statham duo. I think they were really good. They did a very great job. I wouldn't say it was the best at all, by any stretch of the means, but they were able to kind of spar with each other very well. I really enjoyed that. That was one of the better aspects of the film. But the real actor that shined in this film, and the next point I want to bring up, is Vanessa Kirby. She was fantastic. She was able to not only show a BA, no F's given, like just warrior of an agent, MI6 agent, but then as the story continued and things started to get a little more fatal for her character, this is a spoiler review, I'm warning you right now, as things started to get a little more fatal for her character, she started to really become more humanized. She became more humble, and you could really see that shift in emotion, and how you could see as the film went on how she was changing emotionally. And I really liked that. If you have seen the film already and you didn't see that, just kind of pay attention to that next time. Kind of see how that happens. If you haven't seen the film, pay attention to that. Kind of see how her character changes as it goes on. I'm not saying she doesn't like kick major butt, because she does all throughout the film, but in some of those more sensitive moments where it's kind of just some exposition or it's just some conversation, you could really see her start to change as the story went on. And I really liked that. She was one of the shining stars of this film. The next thing is the great action set pieces. It's a Fast and Furious movie. You know what you're going to get with a Fast and Furious movie. You're going to get a lot of explosions, a lot of great action. That was in here. That's what it did. I said it from the beginning. I came in looking for an action movie. I got an action movie. It was great. Again, it goes back. That's why it may not be getting as great of reviews by some critics. It's not a story-driven movie. It really isn't. I'm going to be honest. It's not. But the action's there. It entertained me, and I really enjoyed it. But for me personally, I liked the story. Now, there may be things that were set up in previous movies that I don't know about. Again, I haven't seen a Fast and Furious movie. But for me, the story worked. I enjoyed it. Again, I wasn't in the very story-centric mode. I wasn't looking for a really big story and themes and elements. So, a more simple story, like this one, worked for me this time. Just because that's how I was going into it. The next thing I want to talk about is Idris Elba. He was a fantastic villain. He comes off to me, his persona is a little more villainous. I don't want to say he's a bad guy. I don't think he's a bad guy by any stretch of the means. But I think him working as a villain works really well. He comes off as a very just evil, evil type person, and did very well. I personally really enjoyed it. I really liked it, and it brought a really great dynamic because he was this unstoppable force, and up until the end of the film, I didn't know how they were going to stop him, and he did a great job at contrasting the comedy from the serious, which I thought was great. I really did. Next thing I want to talk about is the comedy. The comedy really worked when it needed to. Now, this is a movie that is made to be kind of an action comedy, buddy cop type movie. And it's not like, say, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, where every second there's a joke being thrown in. It's not like that. Granted, there are a lot of jokes. There's a lot of comedy. But it worked better because it worked kind of in the context of what was happening. And there was some more adult comedy. I think it's rated PG-13. There was some more adult comedy, which I thought was really funny. But overall, the comedy, it just really worked the way it needed to. I really enjoyed that. I personally really dug it. Some people may not like that. I thought it hit, so I'm going to give a hat off to the actors, the writers, because it worked. A lot of it worked. And the last thing I want to talk about in the good is 2 surprise cameos. One of them, I'm convinced, has probably been in a Fast and Furious movie before. I could be completely wrong. I don't know. And then another one, I'm almost obvious, has never been in a Fast and Furious movie. I'm going to spoil it right now. Spoiler warning. But Ryan Reynolds, Kevin Hart, 2 of the best parts of the movie. Ryan Reynolds, I think, may have been in one before. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. So don't bash me in the comments because I legitimately don't know. And then Kevin Hart. This is his first time in a Fast and Furious movie. And I knew that. But Ryan Reynolds did a great job at really playing the role that he has been made to play. It's the sarcastic, kind of snarky, serious, but also not serious kind of role, like a Deadpool. That's what he did in this movie. He knocked it out of the park. He really did. And then Kevin Hart, he was playing an air marshal. It was so funny. When he popped up, it was one of the funniest moments in the movie. I was dying because I was like, this can't be happening. There's no way he's actually in this film. He was great. Reynolds, great. There's a post-credit scene with Ryan Reynolds, That's awesome. So wait a little bit. It's not too far into the credits. Wait just a little bit into the credits. He's great. He's always great at that type of comedy. He really is. He kills it. He knocks it out of the park. That's good. But with the good comes the bad. The first thing is it's pretty unrealistic. And I'm really not going to hinder that on my score. You guys will see my score in a few minutes. I'm not going to hinder that because it is a Fast and Furious movie. It's not made to be real. The Rock holding a chain and pulling a helicopter while on a truck is not realistic at all. But you just believe it because it's Fast and Furious. So I'm not going to knock that, but that was just one thing that was out there. The other thing was some of the comedy didn't hit. I said most of it did, not all of it. That's how it is. You cannot throw in a bunch of jokes and expect every single one of them to hit. And they didn't. I'm not going to say the writing was bad. I think maybe just one or two of them were just thrown in at not the right time. I can't really hit either of those points hard because in general, they weren't that big of a deal. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the bad. Again, before I give you my rating, let me know down in the comments below. What did you think of Hobbs & Shaw? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to talk to you guys about it. I know I haven't been responding to a lot of comments lately. I promise I will. I've just been really busy, but we're getting back to it. But I gotta give you guys a rating, and I rated Hobbs & Shaw an A-. I did. I know. People may think I really overrate it. That's fine. I think I've been pretty harsh on a lot of films this year. You guys will see in my end-of-year ranking when I rank all the films I saw this year. I think I've been pretty harsh on a lot of films. So I'm giving this one kind of a, I'm giving it a little bit of juice because I enjoyed it. It did for me what I set out for it to do, and it entertained. I went into the movie wanting a nice popcorn movie that I could sit back, relax, and just enjoy. And I enjoyed it. But that's pretty much it, guys. Again, for that giveaway, when we get to 300 subscribers, I will be giving away a 4K digital copy of Captain America Civil War, the complete 4K Ultra HD digital copy. If you want to win that for free, straight up, if you want to win that, first you need to be subscribed. We need to get to 300 subscribers. I'm not even starting that giveaway until we get to 300 subscribers. When we get there, I will be doing that giveaway. But guys, that is pretty much it. Again, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Again, comment down below. What did you think of Hobbs & Shaw? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know down in the comments below. But guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you all again so much for watching. It means the absolute world every time you take the time to click on one of my videos. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next video.